My name is Joseph DeSilla. I'm going to tell you guys my story of how I came to Christ and how I came to be a part of First Priority at my school. I guess it started out when I was really little. Like, that's where my story starts, like everybody else's. But mine's a little different. My mom, she wasn't all that well. She was a prostitute and she did a lot of drugs and alcohol. She wasn't like really fit to care for her, like me and my brothers, which I have like 7 and I have a sister. We were adopted and I was bounced around to different homes and a lot of stuff happened and it wasn't good. Like, there's one place I was at, was my stepdad's actually, and it was just awful there. Their last name was Sin, and it perfectly describes what happened in that house. Like, all the time they would argue, all the time there would be fights, and they would throw stuff, and it made me so mad. One time, my stepdad came home, and he got so mad. He was mad about something at work, and his girlfriend started arguing with him, which probably wasn't the best idea since he was like 6'4", like 300 pounds, and they started going at it, throwing stuff and fighting. And I remember JC, my brother, he picked me up and threw me in my room, and like he said, just stay here, and he got on top of me and tried to cover my ears because like he knew what would happen. Like, he knew what was going on out there. And I pushed him off, ran outside, and I just yelled at him like, shut up, started acting like a family. And after that, the police came because JC called him, and we were moved out of there. And again, I kept bouncing around to different homes, and I eventually moved to where I'm at now, which is the DeSillas. And I was put into a Christian environment with Christian parents and a Christian dad, Christian mom. And my dad, now he's the chairman of the board of my church, and he's a really big leader. And my youth minister, Justin, they've shown me how to be a leader. They've shown me like who Christ is and what it means to be a Christian. I've dealt with this struggle of like not feeling wanted, not being a part, not being wanted. And they show me that God wants me. God wants everyone. And being a part of First Priority, I get to share that with kids that are just like me, have stories just like mine, that don't know Christ, that aren't wanted, that their parents don't love them, and I know it's hard for them. But that's where First Priority gets to be a part of that. They get to show them God's love, and we know that it's never ending, never failing. There's a lot of hurt in students and my friends and in our community, and I get to like help them fix that. I get to give them hope through the Word of Christ, through His love, and that's amazing. We get to share our stories. We get to change the lives of others, and that's what First Priority is all about. Making God first, making Jesus our first priority. I'm so glad that First Priority gives me the opportunity to share my story and give hope to those students who need it. My name is Joseph DeSilla, and Jesus is my first priority.